storm has the eye has been sort of moving right along these keys along the north coast of Cuba, and that interaction with the land has caused the maximum.
And you know what I'm telling you also? That is a little southwest, they also. That's the same one? Same one.
Yeah, there you go.
80.
I'll check it. I'll do anything. You smell it? Like that. Is it a Euro coming?
Yeah.
It's sharp.
Give me the pleasure.
Good afternoon, this is Mike Brennan at the National Hurricane Center with your 5 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time update on Hurricane Irma. Irma's eye is now beginning to move away from the north coast of Cuba as it's now moving west-northwestward. It's currently centered about 115 miles to the southeast of Key West and moving west-northwest at 9 miles per hour. We're beginning to see Irma get better organized now that the circulation is moving away from the Cuban landmass. Hurricane Katrina, and we've seen other hurricanes historically like Ike, that storm surge could cause just tremendous devastation. If the center of the storm stays just offshore and it re-intensifies and you get something like a Category 4 storm, and out ahead of the track of the low, you're getting the onshore flow like this that's going to go to, that's being run by the county. Please try to do that. You have time. The tropical storm force winds are not going to make it up into that area until tonight. So you still have a few more hours before the conditions begin to deteriorate even more. You know, we're already seeing some of the outer rain bands affecting us here in southeast Florida.
El problema es que la gente se enfoca en el punto, pero fíjate el cono de incertidumbre. Esta es el área que está delineada en blanco. Lo que eso significa es que existe un chance de 2 en 3 que el centro huracán se va a mover en cualquier área dentro de ese cono.
Probably be around 9 p.m. Monday, based on our
This is Maria going through the Caribbean islands.
He's gonna, I guarantee you I'm gonna get a text from him as soon as I hit this button. Because the plane found slightly higher winds.
Based on the last
Based on air imagery. You saw Eric? You still here?
Oh, I got here. Trying to also give it a little while.
It's along my forecast track too, so.
We don't really know.
One of the last trains of it, but you could see well, the inner one's collapsed way too many. Well, imagine we got
Yeah. Intensity perspective, the only place we could have gotten the 9 is
it doesn't get.
down.
I mean, look at that inner eye.
Yeah,
Inner eye wall is just
do we
hanging
just leave
on.
the numbers alone to?
It's going to be up in here. We probably want to wait a couple of days till it got up in here to fly it. So maybe after tomorrow's mission, you can let it go.
Okay.
I don't know.
To look at it just like it doesn't seem like they got quite in the eye.
No, I think Punta Santiago.
That assuming you collapse, that's
Here, so the worst would have been here.
Where was this?
Or any place.
That Yabucoa Harbor, which is right there. So the center must have come in right south, just south.
It's remarkable that they got 5 with that.
What's that?
Those winds.
I talked to Ed. I think we can let the G4 go basically from this point forward.
Because of the bus
See, this is weather to us.
This is the 10 o'clock conference call with Homeland Security and everybody.
So Maria made landfall early this morning along the southeastern coast of Puerto Rico. We had radar imagery up until 9:50 UTC. The center was only about 5 miles offshore. We'll try and coordinate with San Juan and see if they think on that. I should mention real quick that we did talk to the French and the Dutch, and we'll be discontinuing all related watches and warnings
Versus the island. But we can revisit that at 5 o'clock and adjust the numbers once we're certain everything is settling down a little bit.
The system is now at least on the move to the northeast at about 6 knots. The bad news is it doesn't look like it's going to move. That's about as fast as it's going to go. Maybe stopping as it's pulling away, but then coming back as the storm comes back. So in my opinion, we'll probably have those warnings up probably through at least late Thursday or early Friday.
Yeah, this is Todd. We agree with that.
The strength of the storm. Well, let's look on satellite. I mean, you just can't get more textbook than this. It's a very strong eye, and it's interesting. We still have the hurricane hunters flying through in patterns to get us the latest information and the latest. One thing to note, there's lots to note on here, but let's start with the wind field. One thing that's happening is we are noticing that the wind field is expanding. It's getting stronger. The wind field is expanding, which is not a good combination at all. The uncertainty. So you look, a lot of the information that I'm seeing that people are talking about, there's the coast of Florida. People are saying, well, most of the rain's offshore. With the social media, I mean, how has that impacted our ability to get information out?
It's really impacted it significantly. We're able just at a touch of a button to get information out to millions of people immediately. We've been sending out messages constantly urging people to avoid the catastrophic storm surge, 18 to 23.